Okay, viewers, you're looking at the floor, but as usual, that is not important right now. What is important is this guy here. Hello, what is your name?
My name is Dan.
Dan, hello, I'm John. You're also talking to Lewis, guys.
Cool,
Lewis,
how's it going,
you're cool,
guys?
fantastic.
Fine.
Lewis and I have got a few questions regarding voting to leave. What is your main reason for leaving? Why do you think that'd be a good idea?
For me, I mean, there's lots of stuff that's thrown around at the moment. You get lots of things like people saying, oh, it's to do with trade, it's to do with the economy. Personally, for me, I don't think either way it's going to have much effect on our economy or our trade. I think for me, it's more to do with democracy. Now, currently the European Union has commissioners. These commissioners are unelected, they're unaccountable to the people. We cannot remove them from power or elect them to power. So, for example, they do something wrong, we cannot get rid of them. For me, that is the main reason, is our democracy and our sovereignty, our decisions to decide things as a free, independent, sovereign nation. We cannot do that if we are told what to do or dictated to by European commissioners. If they get it wrong, if we don't like them, we have no power to remove them. It's not like David Cameron or anyone else getting into government here who we can remove if they get it wrong at a general election. We do not have the power or the ability to remove the people who govern us from Brussels. That is my main reason.
Wow, okay. Lewis, do you have any questions regarding maybe the immigration factor in this leave scenario?
In terms of wanting to leave as well, does immigration play a big part in that for you, or do you believe that immigrants are beneficial to the economy?
I think anyone would be very stupid to say that immigrants are not good for the economy. Of course they are good for the economy. We do need immigration. The problem with immigration is, at the moment, with European Union membership, it is uncontrolled. We cannot stop the number of people coming into here. So anyone can come into Europe, they can move to Germany, for example, live there for 5 years, they get themselves a European passport. And of course everyone wants to come and live in Britain because it's a fantastic nation. And of course they've got that European passport that gives them immediate access to the United Kingdom, it gives them access to the benefits system, the welfare system, and to our NHS. This is putting an enormous amount of strain on the economy. It's top of that, it's putting an enormous amount of strain on housing. So we're having to build extra houses all the time. We're having to build on greenbelt spaces. Our green and pleasant land isn't going to stay green and pleasant for very much longer when we're having to build, within the next few years, cities the size of Birmingham to accommodate the amount of people. So it's not an issue of we don't want people coming in. Of course we need immigration, we need immigrants, we do need them. We just need to control the quantity. And not just the quantity, also the quality. We want skilled workers, we want people. At the moment the EU's immigration policy is very discriminatory against people from outside the European Union. So you could have an unskilled person coming in from Europe to come and live and work in the UK, but a talented doctor from India or a talented engineer from Australia would have to jump through rings and hoops in order to get into the United Kingdom. So, that's one of the reasons why immigration is an important factor in this debate, a very important factor.
Okay. Anything else to say? Or?
No, not that I can think of for a minute.
Okay. Because one of the things that goes against the idea of us leaving is that if you actually wanted to travel, it would be a lot more difficult for you. You'd have to actually buy like a visa and whatnot. What do you think of that?
The United Kingdom, along with several other countries, have visa-free access travel to Europe. It's nothing to do with the European Union. That's a completely separate agreement we have with other nations in Europe. We have visa-free access along with a lot of other countries in the world, I think including the United States as well. So, I mean, it's not going to affect your ability to go on holiday or to go travelling in Europe. That's absolute nonsense. And it's one of the lies that the Remain side are putting out at the moment.
Right, because I've heard that bandied about quite a bit. Do you think that's something that will be punctured by some of the people who are talking about leaving? I mean, do you reckon that they'll address that lie?
I'm hoping they do address it more, because it is a big lie and it is conning a lot of people. But I think at the end of the day, the British people are not gullible, and I don't think they're going to fall for that one. I really don't think so. Like I say, you just need to look into it, look it up. We do have visa-free access to Europe, whether in the EU or outside the EU. So it's completely irrelevant, and it's just been brought up to scaremonger people. That's the truth of it.
Right. Okay, cool. Do you have any parting words before the camera switches to the off mode?
Just want to say to the people of Great Britain, vote leave. Get out of the European Union, take back the sovereignty of your nation and take back your democracy. That is the best thing you can do for future generations on June 23rd. Get out there, vote leave, vote for democracy, vote for your freedom.
Okay, we'll end on your little t-shirt there. There we are.